As we conclude what has obviously been a year unlike any other that we've ever seen, and that goes well beyond the world of sports, I would just like to say that I could not be more proud of or grateful for all the people who worked so hard to help us bring you moments like these.
Happy New Year, happy new decade.
Get up, man. Get up. There is no better show right now.
You said it.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I said it.
Big trust, woo-woo.
Is Mike Greenberg wearing pants?
All I can say is this. Wouldn't you like to know? We have assembled an extraordinary collection of acumen and analysis.
And Jay Will.
He has no idea what he's
Stay in your role.
Stop, collaborate, and listen.
What grade is this?
I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello.
Baker Mayfield, the quarterback of the Browns here.
Alex Rodriguez, the great Jack Nicklaus, Tyreek Hill.
I'm calling you out, Chef.
The one and only Ben Affleck is in our studio.
Baker, we might as well get it over with, just beat the hell out of each other.
I can tell you Deflategate was bull.
Young fella, calm down.
Joe Burrow is going to be the #1 pick in this upcoming draft.
Is Chicago a playoff team in the NFC?
Hell no.
Marcus Spears says, hell no.
That's pretty daggum solid.
Do you expect the Buccaneers offense with Tom Brady at quarterback to be great?
No.
You out of your damn mind.
It's Tom Brady.
No risky, no bisky, well, no cluey.
There is no reason to think that the Cowboys won't be one of the top 5 teams.
Rex, how fast is Henry Ruggs?
He's pretty fast.
He's not the best analyst in the business for nothing, folks.
I respect Greedy, and I get sad for him when he comes on here and says ridiculous things.
There are 3 potential outcomes in a football game.
No, duh.
If you go for the tie, it's actually better than a loss. And I don't know why these guys can't understand me.
Like most geniuses, I won't be fully appreciated until long after my time.
You're high.
I am Cash Money.
Go to the basketball moves.
Bro, you was tripping.
You know what I'm talking about.
Look at the smoothie.
What the hell is Mike doing?
A very large man is going to smash tiny helmets.
Grady, you hit the table. You missed the whole thing. You hit the table. Grady.
Oh. I could watch that all day long.
Yeah, but wait. The Eagles still got that tie, and they're still going to win.
Outstanding. There's really nothing to add. That is as good as it gets. What a year it has been indeed. And Tannenbaum, you still have the smoothie. What is that? You just drink it out of the blender?
I'm trying to be a good teammate in the house. We're in quarantine. It's one less cup to you have to wash. So got the antioxidants, blueberries. I'll be ready to go. Cheers.
It has been a remarkable year, and thank you all who have gotten up with us all through this entire year as we try to bring you the news of the world of sports every single day and hopefully do it with a laugh along the way. And so, let's move on to the next item, and it is this. It's not been a great year for Carson Wentz in pretty much every conceivable way. The Eagles star quarterback benched for the rookie Jalen Hurts, who has taken the job and run with it with a total of 5 touchdowns in 2 games. So the question remains, with the enormous contract of Wentz, what should the Eagles do going forward? The numbers on the contract make it nearly impossible to move him. He signed a massive 4-year extension in June of last year. He would cost the Eagles close to $60 million on the salary cap if he isn't on the roster next season. But Mike Tannenbaum, again, not only are you a former general manager, but you were also the capologist, if you will, I remember, many years ago for the Jets. So the salary cap is kind of your area of expertise. And you have an idea for how all of this can be worked out that will maybe benefit the Eagles and benefit Wentz. Let's hear it.
So right now, if Carson Wentz was traded as is before he earned a roster bonus, he would count $33.8 million on Philly's cap next year. However, under the rules, Greeny, if Carson Wentz wrote a check for $20 million before the end of the 2020 league year, the Eagles would get a credit next year, meaning he would only be $13,800,000 on their cap in 2021, which is a very reasonable number. At the same time, Carson Wentz could go take 2 visits. Presumably it would be to New England and most importantly, the Indianapolis Colts, because Frank Reich's had him before. They've had a lot of success. He could take a physical and renegotiate a contract. The contract to me would be really easy. Keep paying Carson Wentz $32 million a year, which is what he was making, and have the Colts pay him a signing bonus of $20 million so he is now made whole and he keeps on going on his contract. If I'm the Colts or the Patriots in that matter, I'm paying roughly $38 million a year, which is $32 million a year for 3 years, plus the $20 million, which is high, but still less than Deshaun Watson. And then in terms of the trade compensation for the Eagles, to me, it would be a 2nd-round pick in 2021. And if the new team, the Colts or the Patriots, make the playoffs during the 21 season, then the Eagles will get an additional second-round pick in 2022. So if I'm Philadelphia, I have a very manageable dead money of 13.8. I have the potential of getting 2 second-round picks for a player that, let's face it, needs a fresh start, and you still have Jalen Hurts. And if I'm the Colts or the Patriots, Greeny, I now have a young quarterback, 27 years old, who's played well, and I've given up reasonable draft compensation, and I'm paying him a little bit more than I want, but now I have the player I need for the next 3 years under contract.
Well, so there's so many pieces of that to unpack. So this is something that a player can do that I didn't even know existed until you brought this up in our notes yesterday. So I'm fascinated by the concept. The first piece of this has to be that either the Colts or the Patriots decide they want to hitch their wagon to Carson Wentz for the next few years. Bart Scott, is he that player? Can he be rejuvenated into a top-flight NFL quarterback again?
I think he absolutely can. You think about he's 27 years old. At one point, he was an MVP candidate before he got injured. But the problem with him is he's been hit so much. I mean, I know that the old adage in sports that fatigue makes cowards of us all. Well, in the terms of an NFL quarterback, getting your head bounced off the turf makes cowards of us all. You know, what quarterback can be a good quarterback? This team got old really fast, you know, and he's taking the benefit. He's taking the brunt of that because of the team has got old. If he goes to a team like the Colts with Frank Reich, we're trying to figure out who's going to win this game of chicken between him and Doug Peterson. You think about Doug Peterson. I think the bloom is kind of falling off of Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson is, you know, let's see what he is without DiFilippo. Let's see what he is without Frank Reich. Because I think he's been a finger pointer this year, not a thumb pointer. I think Carson Wentz still can play and play well in this league. Look at this. He's been sacked 50 times. If he goes to Indianapolis, he gets that synergy back with Frank Reich, and he's going to make sure that he can be able to burp the baby. This is a team that's in their window of winning. And also, you think about what the Colts are paying at the quarterback position this year between Jacoby Brissett and between Phillip Rivers. They're paying $40 million. So I think this is a bit of a discount, and you get a guy that's built in the same, I believe, makeup of Andrew Luck, a player that they lost.
And Mike, to go to the other side of this, which is the Patriots, and you know Bill Belichick well, and we've spent a lot of time wondering who's his next quarterback going to be. You're telling us Carson Wentz is the kind of quarterback he would like.
Greedy, absolutely. If I'm the Patriots, this is an unexpected opportunity. If you go over Coach Belichick's career, he wants big, physical, strong, athletic quarterbacks. Carson Wentz fits that mold. And to give up a second-round pick and pay him about $38 million a year, that's a great opportunity for New England, and I think it's something they're going to look into in the offseason if Wentz is available.
All right, it's a fascinating possibility, and one, again, that I think a lot of people, including myself, did not know existed. We'll hold that for the moment. We'll have much more football as we go, but today being Christmas, obviously,